Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, welcome to another day in Azeroth. Thank you all very much for joining me. Hope everybody is doing fantastic this Saturday. We are going to play some retail, we are going to try to do some mythics. We got world questing to do. We got a couple of side quests I think to check out. So that is what we're going to be doing today. SH, Wayne, Carrie, Demon Dev, welcome. Thanks so much for hanging out today. Music is a little bit loud for me. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Turn it down a little bit for you guys too. There we go. That looks better. Empathic Nightwalker, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, what do we have going on? That's right, we had an Operation Floodgate key. I got my gear score up to 671, which is still not perfect. I think I want to see if I can get some pieces on the auction house of crafted gear to replace my really low item level stuff. So maybe, I might queue up, but maybe I'll go do that first. Maybe we'll take a little trip to the auction house. And just, I think there's some crafted gear I could probably get to replace. I have really bad boots, a really bad trinket, a really bad neck, and a really bad helmet. If I could replace that stuff with some blues, then I might be in pretty good shape gear-wise. Might start actually getting some more invites to some more groups, if we can get that sorted out. I changed sides. Yeah, I put my camera setup back to how I actually like it, where I'm comfortable with it. I couldn't get it to a point where I was comfortable with where it was at and what was going on, so I'm just back to what I know I don't hate. And I think that's going to work out fine. Is there an auction house in Dornigal? I actually don't know. We might also have a Great Vault to open. Maybe we have Great Vault to open? No, maybe we don't. No, not yet. Alright, are you a guard? You are a guard. Where is your auction house? Alright, so there is an auction house, and it's pretty nearby. It's right by the Great Vault, which makes sense.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff on the auction house. I can't afford any of it. Oh, man. The cost of things is so freaking crazy. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, like, ideally, we could grab this 675, right? And then we could replace our 642, except it's 99,000 gold. Who the f*** is gonna spend 99,000 gold? I guess a lot of people. So I guess we know how this is going to go. What about neck pieces? Absolutely insane. Miscellaneous, neck. Yeah, same thing here. We could get a replacement if we bought a couple of WoW tokens. Then we could get then we could buy an upgrade. But unless you are filthy rich, you're not getting an upgrade. Okay. Cool. Well, that was a huge waste of my time. With that done, we've learned a couple things. The gold economy is broken, and I'm gonna have to buy like 6 WoW tokens to do anything for alts. Let's see if I can compel anybody to join my group. Ryan, good afternoon, buddy. Welcome to the stream. David, good afternoon to you and welcome. Hope you're doing well today.
The Shadow Guard continue their assault on Tazavesh. We need your help to repel the invaders and re-establish our defenses. Thank you, traveler. Tazavesh
Oh, there we go. That's a small
because
upgrade.
of your vigilance.
For the green boots that we have. Oh, 672. Yeah, moving up in the world. If we can find a world quest that gives a helmet and a neck, well, I mean, that's probably not going to happen, but that would be nice. Gold Valor Stones. That is a chess piece. Oh, that's a headpiece. There we go. Let's go over that way. It doesn't seem like anybody's gonna join my key today. We're a couple weeks into the season, I guess, so I'm sure people have like 700 gear scores. And I'm sure the minimum item level requirement just kind of keeps going up and up and up and up. So yeah, maybe I'll have better luck trying to get into somebody else's group. I don't know. Maybe I need to try some zeros.
My ecodomes are constantly under attack. Not by Wastelanders and Shadow God. Worse. Void grubs. Stomp them out before they pupate.
How do I search for zeros and not get 10? Like I literally typed 0 because I want to do zeros. All it's pulling is 10s. I wonder what the trick is here to make it stop pulling 10s and only list zeros. Maybe nobody's doing zeros, and that's why it's pulling 10s. That could be a thing. Yeah, no matter what I do, I can't get it to pull up any more zero runs. So yeah, it seems like maybe people just are not running these anymore. Maybe once you get a couple weeks into the season, nobody needs that. I wonder if they've considered just making Mythic 0 queuable, so people that want to get into the Mythic season actually have a way to do that. Because if you can't get all your Mythic 0s done, it's like it's impossible to get gear, you know? And then nobody wants to take you to a normal Mythic because you don't have the Mythic 0 gear, but if people are not doing zeros, I think it should just be queuable like a heroic is. That'll probably let a lot more people try to get into the season. Oh, I didn't notice we were looking for a tank. If I would have noticed that, I probably wouldn't have taken an invite so early. I probably would have just finished my world quest. I hate when people summon before there's a full group, because I just naturally take a summon whenever I get it. That's tough. Oh, that's actually really, really annoying. Isn't that like proper protocol? Like, don't summon people until the group is full? Should that not be protocol? Is that not like a better way to respect people's time? Especially when you're trying to fill a tank, like it could take any amount of time to fill it. Okay, we have all DPS. We're going all all priest and a healer. That's what we're going with for this one. We're not even going to use a tank. We're just going to full DPS it. This is oh, maybe the shaman's tanking. That must be it. Cool. I guess the monk is tanking, which makes sense. The monk said, "I'm not a main tank, so please bear with me." Okay, gotta love it. What a great way to start things off. Let's set the vibe early. They're not switching to the ads. Like, some of them are not switching to the ads. Well, there we go. Lars, Scary Meggy, good afternoon, good evening to you, and welcome to the stream.
I have many lucky doos you like. Many farewells.
This group is not going to get far. I can already tell.
Intruders! Find them! Well, because of the incessant bitching in the group, we had somebody leave because people just must complain. They must complain even after you kill a boss successfully. Why not kill the boss and then continue to bitch and party chat about people's performance? That's going to create a positive environment where the run will surely be a success. Oh my god. This has been a great group so far. I need to find humans who play this game so I can play with humans instead of playing with random jerks. Because, you know, I love 5-mans, and I feel like a lot of these fights would be fun with people who are, like, decent people. Managing egos is the real meta, yeah, I guess.
Did I just get into another group with the same monk? Did that happen? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm pretty sure sometimes I just hate this game. I'm pretty sure I got into a group with the same monk. I don't know which of these guys was being an asshole or if they were all assholes. I wasn't really paying too much attention to party chat, except that people were being dicks and complaining about one of the priest, the other priest. You just gotta laugh sometimes. Sometimes I'd rather just cry. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's the same people. This is how the game is when you don't have people to play with. I kind of forgot that. I forgot it a little bit. Back in Season 3 of Dragonflight, when I was having a lot of fun, like, I had people in the stream who would often come into the group, and they would tank, and they would heal for me, so there were often, like, people that I knew, you know, to be basically normal people and to be relatively competent. And that's probably what made those experiences more enjoyable. Like, going the straight pug route, where I'm pugging everybody on every run. Like, this is your typical pug experience. This is why a lot of people don't stick with the game when they're pugging. You know what I mean? Because pugging is mentally draining, and not for reasons that have to do with gameplay. Like, everything mentally and emotionally draining about pugging has nothing to do with the pressing of the buttons or even the actual mechanics of the fights. It's all about, like, the groups, how shitty people can be, how people can leave. Like, it's just the time you have to spend filling people once they do get pissy and leave. Like, that's the toll that it takes. And that's why I think a lot of people do not stick with pugging. I think people either find a guild, or they find a static group, or they go do other things. Like, maybe they go level an alt. This guy was there for the first boss kill. He goes, wait, the first boss is dead. Dude, you were there for the fight. Why are you surprised? Should you reset? You can't reset Mythic progression, can you? Like, can you reset a Mythic 0? I thought you were locked to Mythic 0s on a weekly basis. If we're in a group where the boss is dead, we're in a group where the boss is dead. Like, that's it. At least so I thought. Maybe you can just reset it and the boss comes back up. I thought it was a week lockout on the bosses. I guess maybe it's a week lockout on the boss loot. Like, the boss can come back, but we can't get loot from it. Is that how it works? Okay, we can reset it. Cool, cool. So anybody who hasn't looted the first boss yet will still have a chance to get loot. Since we looted it, even though we didn't get anything, we're not gonna be able to get loot off the first boss, because we've looted him for the week.
the priest abilities look sick. Yeah, visually the priest is amazing. Love all the cosmic effects. This is Mythic 0. Tanita, welcome to the stream. Sorry you're having a rough day. Thanks for joining us and hanging out. Hope it gets better. I wonder if because of Mist of Pandaria, the Monk class saw a bit of a resurgence in retail. I know typically Monk is one of the least played classes, so the fact that we have 2 Monks here is kind of surprising to me.
Intruders! Find them!
Wix, good afternoon, man. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, this run is going a lot better. Absolutely. And no one has had to flame somebody else in chat yet, so that helps out a lot. Wow. I guess I went a little bit too hard on those guys. If I release, oh, we're releasing because we went too hard. And we got smashed. Ouch. That was a rough one. Tudor, good evening, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Looks like we might have missed some interrupts. Revolting volleys gotta be kicked. They go nuts. Okay, so we gotta kick the revolting volleys. How's the progress? Excruciatingly slow, but that's okay. I don't mind. It's not like I have anything better to do. My entry into this Mythic season, it has been slow, arduous, mildly unsuccessful, but I'm not having a terrible time, so I don't mind. I think this is just the life of most people who try to pug Mythic seasons. Like when what you're doing is you're just pugging. Like I think this is just the typical experience. I think it takes a certain mindset to have a good time, and I think the gearing progress is really slow. To even get to a point where people will take me to a normal Mythic run, like we're just not there yet. We've got a 672 gear score. I can't get invited to actual keys. I can't get anyone to join my +2 key. And so that leaves us doing Mythic zeros.
So yeah, it's been a very slow entry into the season. Kaushik, good afternoon. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Hope you are well.
Incompetent drones! I will end you myself.
Like, why point him in such a way that he's going to fill up the entire aisle with the, or does he pick it randomly? Yeah, that was like really bad positioning. Oh, maybe he just does that. Maybe that's just what he does. Maybe he fires it right up the alley every single time. And I'm just the one person that didn't realize that. It's really bad positioning.
You'll falter, my swarm! Is that all?
What?
Is that all?
What? I don't know any of these mechanics. I'm actually
Is
surprised I
that
lived as
all?
long as I did. And so lots of stuff going on, lots of very unsafe places to
How
stand.
fragile.
There's so many of these fights that require you to be in motion like almost constantly. Like the thing to do is to constantly be moving. It kind of makes me miss the paladin or any kind of melee class that can like hit more buttons on the go. It feels like in some of these fights I spend a lot of time trying to figure out where to move that's safe, and I don't have a lot of time to push ability buttons.
how does someone learn what to do in the fight? You can either read, which personally I hate, or you can do the fight again and again and again until you remember what to do. Yeah, you either read or you learn by doing, or some combination of both those things, like how you would learn anything else. You would study and then you would practice. That's how you would learn the fight, if you were going to learn the fight ahead of time. What I do is I sight read fights and I hope that I remember the big mechanics next time I see the boss. It's not the ideal way to do it, not how I would recommend.
You'll falter my swarm. Gather my prey to me. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
I got rooted. No! We gotta kill this guy. This ad roots people. You don't want to get rooted during this fight, so we have to focus the ad, and he has to be interrupted when he goes to cast the root. And this is, you know, this is a pretty straightforward fight now that I've seen it a couple times. Now we have to get everybody else on board.
How fragile.
See, they figured it out. The ad's constantly casting root on us. We have to kill the ad, and we have to interrupt him when he goes to cast the root. This is fun, though. This is a really fun fight. It's just a matter of opinion. This is a great fight. You just actually have to do mechanics. Some people don't like mechanics. Some people would prefer every fight is a tank and spank. But tank and spanks get pretty boring. This fight has mechanics. You must do the mechanics in order to be successful at the fight. And that's good. There's a punishment for failure here, as we are about to find out.
My swarm hunger.
See, in this case, we didn't switch to the ad. I was the only person that switched to the ad. And so what's going to happen in this phase is the ad's going to continue rooting people unless he gets burned down, and we're going to get rooted in a bad place. So, like, they're still not switching to the ad quickly enough. In fact, I seem to be the only person to do it. And my damage on the run is not very high. Like, I can't do a lot of damage while moving. We lived through the phase, so like that's phase like completed. We survived after a fashion. I feel like I can't get any DPS going on the boss, though. This is where I feel like if I were a paladin or any kind of melee, I would have done so much more damage to the boss at this point. We gotta... Oh, damn it! Oh, no! Oh, the person who he charged was right next to me, and I just got taken out by the charge. I was trying to switch over and target the ad. Oh man, I think we'll get it. We'll get it this time. Look, we got him down to like 30%. I think we'll get it.
feast upon you. Is that all?
Oh, that was all. Yep. That was all we had. The mechanics seem to be instant death. No, they're not all instant death. Pewter, I don't know why you show up to the retail streams, man. If you don't like retail, don't watch. And I'm not trying to be a dick. The worst thing is to have, like, somebody in the stream who clearly doesn't want to be there, but they're, like, forcing themselves to be there, and they're just nitpicking every single thing about the game. Like, I'm having a good time, you don't like retail, don't watch the retail streams, bro. Like, for real. And that goes to anybody. Like, I get it. Like, a lot of people like Classic more. I like Classic and I like retail. And it's just, like, kind of a downer. If all you have is nitpicks, then why be here? Just, I'll see you next Classic stream, you know? Well, you can understand it by not nitpicking and saying negative things about every aspect of it. Like, being negative about something is never going to lead to understanding. Being open-minded and looking at things more positively might lead to understanding. So, no, pointless complaining is not going to lead you to understanding. That's just not how it works.
Gather my prey to me. Gather my prey to me. They'll feast upon you.
And there we go. We got to the fight, we didn't know the fight, we died a couple times, we learned the fight, we do the mechanics, we kill the boss, we get the loot. That feels good. That was a challenging fight. The mechanics were fun. As soon as we understood the mechanics, they were fun, they were doable. And then we get loot. Now we don't need this loot, so that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, that was an enjoyable fight. I really liked it. Next time I gotta figure out how to do a little bit more damage to the boss while the fight's going on. Because I felt like I was clearly focusing on mechanics, and I did the mechanics pretty well. But the DPS just was not there. That might be a great fight for the one button rotation. Because yeah,
I didn't have a lot of time to think while also processing the mechanics. So yeah, but next time, now that I know the mechanics, I bet my DPS will be a bit better.
Once, my people thrived under the guidance of the Black Empire. Queen Nephris refused to reclaim that glory, but no more. Ansurek and the Black Blood will usher in a new age for Ashkahet.
Does someone put that pin down? Are you talking about like the blue world marker? Like ding ding? Yeah, like somebody's placing that world marker, if that's what you're talking about. That right there, yeah. That's the leader doing that, or the tank probably. Kind of like just telling us where we're going next. So then when he runs off down there, it's not a surprise to the healer or anybody else. Yeah, I think the one button rotation is probably really great for certain situations, certain people, and also obviously if you're doing like a controller or something like that, or you know, when they do WoW Mobile. When they do WoW Mobile, you'll need the one button rotation. But I think it definitely has its uses. I have not experimented with it yet. I haven't used it a single time.
The harvest will
Maybe someday we'll check it out. Is this M+? This is Mythic 0. We're having trouble getting invited to Mythics, so I'm trying to get a little bit more gear.
Boy, take you all!
The life of a pugger. Oh dear God. Rooted. Rooted seems bad. I don't like being rooted here in this little bubble. Maybe I can interrupt him. There we go.
never the same.
I really don't know what killed me there, actually. I saw that my health was going down. I tried to bubble and heal myself a little bit, and I didn't see anything really obvious, unless I had aggro on something that I shouldn't have had aggro on. Yeah, I don't know what killed me. It's not great.
Boy, take you all!
Not a great feeling when you just don't know what you died to. I was spewing green slime. It's happened multiple times. You have to kind of like make sure it's not hitting other players. Maybe someone's was hitting me and I didn't notice. I don't know.
What weak blood.
Looks like they're gonna get it. I would have liked to have a chance to do the mechanics a little bit more, because the mechanics seem fun. I just gotta figure out, you know, I feel like maybe it was one of these guys. Yeah, see how they target somebody? I think it had something to do with the black blood. One of these guys was really close to me when I died, and I'm pretty sure he had me targeted. Maybe I should have been dealing with him. Maybe I just, when the black blood comes out, it seems like we're just kind of letting them be. I don't know if maybe they're supposed to be DPS down. Maybe that was the problem? I'll have to see it again to figure that one out. And we got a one-handed dagger that we don't need. Ethereal strands. What is this? What is this? Threads imbued with powerful arcane energy. These can be used to enhance the energy harnessing abilities of the Rishi wraps. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Like, I thought there was supposed to be a way to power up our cloak, and I can't seem to figure out like how that's supposed to work. But it feels like I'm getting materials to power up my cloak. I just don't have a way to actually level it up. Yeah, it's to upgrade the cloak, but like how does one do that? Go to the guy and crash. Ah, the guy! I'll go to my guy. I have a guy for that. I need a guy that can find guys for me. I'll call him Guy. I don't know where the guy is, obviously. Do they mark him somewhere? I feel like if he's the guy, then the guy should be marked, like, fairly well. Yeah, there is a guy, right? There's somewhere. It's that guy who, like, taught us about rift diving, right? Like, the original guy who introduced us to the system of rift diving. I think, like, he's near that guy. Maybe it's this right here. Yeah, oh, look. They did put it on the map. I just didn't read. Yeah, it's totally on the map. And they try to make it really clear for idiots like me, and we still don't read it. You know, they do everything they can to make it simple, and I still can't find stuff. Alright, yeah, let's go see what that's about. I feel like I've gotten a couple of these items. Maybe I can raise the item level of my cloak a little bit. That would be cool. Ferris, good afternoon to you, and welcome to the stream.
Hello, traveler. Wait, what was I going to ask about? Oh, you're right. Tools. Could you assist my assistant and swipe some tools from the Shadow Guard?
So I'm gonna try to host my key again, and just see, like, maybe we'll get to a point in the day where people will be desperate and they will be willing to join my key. I'll do that while we go visit the. Oh God, I just like flew right past him. I'll pop that up there, so like maybe someone will join. Maybe not, and we'll go back to zeros. But I'll keep trying to get my key going. Okay, this doesn't seem good. 6 out of 9. I don't know what that means. I don't know what 6 out of 9 means. Maybe that means I need 3 more shards to power up my cloak.
And the other problem is, like, I don't really know where I'm getting these things from unless I just have a chance to get them after dungeons and stuff like that.
A deal is just another kind of oath.
I want to empower my Rishi wraps. Oh shit, okay, maybe I can do this. Secrets of the Depths. Imbue more energy into your Rishi wraps, enhancing its power. An ethereal presence now lingers in Khazalgar Delves, revealing secret rooms. You may now find phase orbs that increase your primary stat while phase diving. Phase orbs have a chance to recover a phase lost appearance. Oh. So we did have enough. But what is the 6 out of 9?
Your patronage is quite appreciated.
So that went up from 701 to 707, so very small power enhancement.
At last, we
And what does he
return to
have?
Koresh.
Fibers. Do I? Yeah, I mean, I have a fiber. I don't think I can sock it anymore, can I? No, we have 1 fiber. I wonder if eventually we can socket more fibers or stack fibers together in some way. Oh, that would be cool. I need 3 more, just killing stuff and opening crates. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do some world quests. I would like it if, like, I could get anybody interested in my key. It's very, like, it seems very hard to get into a Mythic season. Unless maybe you have a pile of gear from, like, the last Mythic season, and maybe somehow that's useful to get you started. Because otherwise, it just seems, like, very, very tough. I want to do a couple of world quests, and then if we haven't been able to get anybody into our +2, I will go back to looking for more zeros. I could swap to the other Shadow Crash so I don't have to click the area. Yeah, I would love to do that. I thought that was like a permanent change they made. I didn't realize that I had any kind of like power over that. Where would one do that? Oh, maybe here. Aim a bolt, hurl a bolt. Yeah, I think like for me, this is gonna be much better. Thank you. Like you probably have more control aiming it, but I'm such a spaz when it comes to laying it down that it's literally become the worst part of the spec for me. So that's gonna help out a lot. So now if I do this, boom, boom, it just hits them. Like I don't even have to worry about it. Thank you so much. Anatar, that's huge. Yeah, because I remember I used to have it like that back in like season 3. And then at some point it changed, and I guess I didn't really look into it very much. I just started working with the new template thing. But yeah, it's been kind of a thorn in my side.
These will work great, just as soon as we can scrub the void residue off them.
There's no zeros going on right now at all. No zeros, or the game won't show me zeros. I can't tell. Like, we pull a lot of 10. I type 0, it wants to pull 10s. I don't know if that's because there are no zeros, or if it's because I'm just stupid and I'm not typing it correctly. I have no idea. Mythic zeros need to be queuable, just in a random queue. It sucks to have to apply to Mythic zeros and just get like rejected again and again and again. You know, the life of a pugger trying to do a Mythic season is bad. It's bad.
Shadow God harry us from all sides, even across plains. We must not be caught off guard.
This antique transmogrifier was damaged in transit. See if you can repair it.
The Shadow God thinks their untethered agents are beyond the trust reach. They aren't.
We will hunt them wherever they dare to tread.
Whoa, what is this? Oh, okay. What is the goal here? What am I trying to do? This seems different. I mean, I see it's a puzzle. What's the goal of the puzzle? What are we working for here? Okay. I'm not smart enough for puzzles like this. This is not for me. What I do is I just keep clicking and clicking and clicking, and I hope that eventually by clicking and clicking and clicking, something will click. But what I'm not going to do is think about it. I have no way, I don't have a mental apparatus to analyze this puzzle. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know where I would begin. I could literally spend all day doing this and never get it. My brain does not have a framework for what I'm trying to do. I mean, I get that yay!
You look better already.
We did it!
It must
All
be
right!
fixed.
Perfect! Just randomly clicking, exactly like I said. Why am I like this? Oh, I have some kind of buff. Okay, it's gone now.
The Shadow Guard have reinforced their garrisons. We can't let them keep this foothold.
Randomly clicking is how you get through submitting your taxes.
And drive them out of their bases.
That sounds right. Just put some numbers in, click next. As long as it lets you click next, you're good. I mean, it wouldn't let you click next if it was bad, right? That's how I look at it. What am I doing here? Mana collected. Okay, collect all the mana you need and then barrage each shadow point forge. I don't know what that means. Interesting. I wish there was like a description I could read about what I'm supposed to do. I thought maybe killing some guys would do it. Okay. Let's move on from this one. Maybe at some point I'll figure out what they expect me to do. Enter the phase. Okay, we gotta do phase diving for this. Where's my closest phase diving? There's no phase diving anywhere near here. That's so weird. Typically they put a portal like right nearby the quest, but not in this case.
The best way to sow chaos among the Shadow God troops is to strike at their chain of command. Take out this newly arrived officer.
I didn't get credit for any of it. Okay, that's cool. I mean, we did the quest. You guys just watched me kill the guy, but we didn't get credit. And the good news is I figured out where this mana's at. It's these little orbs floating around in the sky. Oh, the bad news is we got kicked from our group. So, oh wait, did we? Oh no, we didn't. We didn't get kicked from the group. They converted the group to a raid for some reason. Not really sure why. Oh, there we go. Now we're good. I mean, at least I kind of assumed this was how we were gathering up mana. Maybe not. Maybe this is also wrong. Yeah, this seems to not be it either. They have a lot of these world quests that I don't quite understand. Or maybe it's that some of the world quests are actually broken. It seems like we're supposed to gather these things and then press this button somewhere, but there's no real visual indicator on whether we're doing the right thing or not. Unless are we filling the bar? Is that what we're doing? Man. Oh. World quest. I guess these really haven't gotten better with age. Mana collected, okay. Good. Oh, now I got kicked out of the group. Okay. They didn't summon me. Instead of summoning me, they kicked me. I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes sense.
But if I know the Shadow God,
instead of summoning me, they kicked me. Okay. I guess because I didn't go to the dungeon like everybody else, I just deserve to get kicked. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Back to the drawing board, I guess. Has retail been worth coming back to? I mean, I've been having a good time. But I have a lot more time to play WoW than some people do, so it depends on what your priorities are and how much free time you have.
Is they never turn them back on.
And if you're coming back to WoW, you have to be coming back with a goal in mind. Like, I would say don't just come back and like try to like start playing. That's not gonna work. You can't do that. You gotta come back and have like a plan for like what you want to do. Like when I come back to retail WoW, I usually say like I want to see this piece of content. Like this time around, I did the Undermine questing, and doing the story in Undermine got me back into playing, got me interested in 11.2, and then I did the 11.2 story stuff, and that was also really fun. And so that's how I've ever like successfully come back to retail, is like by having a plan for like what content I want to see. Because otherwise what happens is you sign into the game, you look at the map, and then you log out. This is the most recent content, yeah.
Excellent! The Ecodomes use a lot of power. If Wastelanders are going to steal our energy, they could at least leave the collecting pylons turned on.
I mean, there's always more expansions coming out.
Under attack.
They have the next 2 expansions planned already.
Worse. Void
this is the newest content you can play right now. But obviously, they always have new content coming out in the future. Like, they release a new WoW expansion every 1.5 years now. It's not even a full 2 years anymore between expects. Is there a reason why people just don't summon me? Like, I mean, other people get summoned. I never get summoned, and then they go into the dungeon, and then they realize I'm not there, and then they kick me. Why are we just not summoning? Is this like a new player behavior that I have to account for? Are people boycotting summons? Like if you don't take yourself to the run, you're just not going to get summoned in? I don't get it. I'm kind of over it, to be honest. Oh look, a summon. Like they already went inside the instance. It's like, do I need a summon? I don't know. Like look at what zone I'm in. I mean, you see I'm in Koresh. All of you are in Hollowfall. Like, do you think I need a summon? Yeah, like I could use a fucking summon.
The links get the zoomies.
Someone's not there and everyone's there, then you can just summon them. That's why the stones are in the game.
The expedition built the Priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries. But of late, the devotees have become secretive. The god sought to kill you. Captain Dale Cry is protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
I wish I knew how to stop getting locked out of my shadow skills. There's probably a way that I can avoid this interrupt, and I have not figured it out yet.
Chainmail! Your training grounds fall to the intruders!
won't peel off anymore. You must defeat Dalecry.
Tainer, the intruders defile
We
the
got a
altar of
dead
the
person
sacred
and
flame.
nobody rezzed him. We ain't got time to res. Pros don't res, because pros don't die. Obviously in the Mythic 0, we're obviously pros. So we must play like the pros, and that means no res for you.
Finish them off, Lieutenant.
You won't peel off anymore.
Hold! I see their gambit. They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants. Ours is the true path for the Arathi! Feel Ember's wrath! Lieutenant, eliminate these vermin! Feel Ember's wrath! Finish them off, Lieutenant! Feel Ember's wrath! Feel Ember's wrath! Show them the power of the flame! I go in glory!
Dalecry was an Arathi hero. How could the prior...
Are these steel strikes, lackeys? Guards! Guards!
belong to that old fool's sister. Her usefulness to the Empire has
The
passed.
Moonkin visuals are nice.
The true faithful
Yeah,
will
but
arise, and the
you
Arathi
look like a
will be
Moonkin,
mighty.
so like that's the worst it could get. I don't know if it's worth it, you know. Like maybe your spell effects look cool, but you still look like a were chicken. I think the Moonkin form is one of the things that I absolutely cannot stand in World of Warcraft. It might be the only thing that I actually hate.
They've served their purpose. Baron, demonstrate your worth.
Those who oppose the Emperor will fall at our feet. By the Emperor's will! Glory guides my hammer! Flame cleanse you!
Another fight where I feel like I'd be much better if I were melee.
By fire, I am healed. The flame empowers me. Glory guides my hammer. Flame cleanse you. Shielded by flame's light. Flame's wrath heal me. Glory guides my hammer. Flame cleanse you. Another victory! By fire, I am healed! The flame empowers! By my holy hammer! Flame cleanse you! By my shield! Flame's wrath heal me.
Nice. Moonkin down. Moonkin down. That's what he deserves. For being a gross, dirty were-chicken.
Retry has warped the Priory from a place of contemplation to an uprising. Why? She has always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against us is madness.
Beledar is the crucible. It burns away weakness. Its blinding light reveals the strength we Arathi lacked. With an army of the Risen, the Arathi will defeat the Nerubians, conquer Kazalgard, and subjugate the world!
No, such heresy. They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the Kovis.
Foolish outsiders! Beledar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty. Sacred flame will cleanse your transgressions! Flames take you! By blaze be purified! My faith, my flame! Flames take you! Purified! My faith, my flame! Burn by sacred flame! Brothers and sisters, hearken to the flame! Sacred flame!
All right. Well, that's an
It
upgrade.
is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction.
665 to 681. That'll bring up our item level to 674. Still not good enough to get an invite or even to do a Mythic 2, but it's something. On to the next.
We have toiled endlessly for this day. Always a pleasure.
My ecodomes are constantly under attack. Not by Wastelanders and Shadow God. Worse. Void grubs. Stomp them out before they pupate. Thank you, Traveler. There isn't even an industrial use for the grub guts. They just stain your feet with void ooze.
That helmet is a little bit of an upgrade, actually. 642 to 655. That'll put us up to 675. We're slowly inching our item level up. 1 point at a time. If we could get a neck or some boots or a what else? A trinket. We need a trinket. We need a neck. Those are the last green pieces that are just really, truly awful. What level do you need to get invites? Every week that number is just going to go up and up. We were getting some mythic invites last week. This week we're not getting any invites. Nobody will join my +2 key because I don't have any rating. And right now it's also a lot about the rating. I have not been able to do a successful mythic. Not a key. So we are 2 weeks in and I have 0 rating. And with 0 rating, nobody's going to invite me, probably regardless of my gear score. But, you know, maybe if my gear score were like 680, 690, 700, maybe then I would get invited. But yeah, without rating at this point, it's gonna be next to impossible.
Put your hopes in the trust. Everything I've done has been for Karesh.
Fellow researcher. The world is wild. Stay safe. So soon? Take care. Oh, good. I could use your help.
Well, Venari sent us here to do a couple of things, but there doesn't seem to be a way back.
I'm so glad you're here. If you find anything
there's also another
interesting, let
quest
me
that I
know.
can't figure out.
Oh, good.
The poor
I could use
bees.
your help.
What is this? What is this and why is it not showing up in my quest log? So I do have another quest here somewhere. It's just not in my quest log at all. Something about bees. Yeah, we just... I don't know. Something to do with the ecological succession. I have no idea what that is. Maybe we have a dome where we're supposed to keep small animals. I really don't know. And now I seem to be stuck in the Stormsong Valley. Unless my group wants to summon me out, which nobody seems to be in a mood to summon people anywhere anymore. And I don't really know how I would get back from here. I guess I would just wait the 20 minutes on my Hearthstone, and then I would have to hearth out. Venari gave us a portal to get here, but I guess she didn't bother setting up a portal for us to come back. Kinda weird. I'll be right back. Tanita, thanks for hanging out with us. Have a great rest of your day. Take care. We'll see you next time. I don't know what this Frost Knight is doing, but he's doing a lot of damage. However he's doing it. I heard that they completely redid the Frost DK with 11.2, like they did a pretty big overhaul on it. Changed a bunch of stuff. The last time I played Death Knight, I didn't really care for Frost. I wanted to like Frost, but I ended up liking Unholy more. But Unholy has like a little demon pet, like a little ghoul pet. I hate pets. Maybe Frost is worth revisiting now that they redid it. Oh my god, yeah, he's absolutely crushing it. Maybe he's got like an absurd gear score. I don't know why he would be doing a Mythic 0. He's doing more damage than like everybody else combined. It's kind of crazy. Maybe Frosty DK is just kind of broken right now. Nah, everybody's on different servers. Can't be a guildie. Well, I mean, maybe there's cross-server guilds? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. He's slumming it. Yep. That's it. That was a really, really long fear. I did not expect that. And another one. We seem to be the only person getting feared. I wonder if we're doing something wrong. Maybe we have to be inside the red circle. It seems like that's likely. If we're not inside the red circle, we don't get to do the fight. We just keep getting feared. This Death Knight could just solo, like he could probably solo Mythic 0, no problem.
mortal. Dust to dust.
Dust to dust.
To my side. Blood take you.
Eva, good afternoon to you and welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here today. Esme, happy Saturday to you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. It looks like our DK is offline. I don't know how long he's been offline. I just now noticed. It's possible that he's been offline for a minute. Maybe he got sick of carrying us. We're just now talking about the fact that the Death Knight is no longer with us. I wonder if their PC crashed. Yeah, I'm sure it was just that their PC crashed. There's no way they Alt F4'd and have no intention of coming back. They must have had a technical problem. It doesn't seem like he's coming back either way. We seem to be doing okay without him, but obviously he was a huge chunk
of DPS. So yeah. That's a bummer. It's not exactly easy to fill people in these once you've killed a few bosses because of the weekly lockout. So when you get into one of these and you just kind of abandon the group, it's an issue. All we can really do is proceed without him and hope for the best.
Your penance is at hand! Their pain shall enlighten you. 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 My flock needs me.
That's the trinket that we need. There's our trinket upgrade. Oh, okay. Was that it? No, we have one more boss to go. Suddenly, everyone seems very uncertain of what to do next. Maybe he doesn't need it. Oh, the mage will take it. No, I'll take it. Can I have it? I spoke up first. How about you just give it to me instead? Who's got a green trinket? This guy. Oh, we got to roll for it. Okay, yeah, let's roll for it. 64. Beat a 64. Go ahead, I dare you. 56. You're a loser. And that's why you lost. Okay. Getting a little bit worked up over a trinket. We really needed that trinket because it's going to replace a green trinket. Well, there we go. 678. Now the only green that we have left to replace is our neck piece. Once we get rid of that utter piece of trash, we will be looking a lot better. Yeah, we need to just keep going. It's not a good time to try to find another DPS at the last boss. Probably not going to happen. I'm not sure what to do when they chase me. When we were out in the other room, there was like something very specific to do that I knew what to do, and for this part, I have no idea what to do when they chase me. Maybe they just won't chase me a lot. That'd be awesome. I guess maybe I've never done this fight? None of this seems familiar. The last fight was familiar to me, but for some reason this fight is not. Yeah, they're chasing me again. Oh my god. Like, I don't want him to get to me, I guess, but in the meantime, I'm not doing any damage. How is one to DPS and then avoid this guy? He keeps healing back up. Not really sure if that's intended or something that we're doing wrong.
Presence. It seems I must deal with you myself.
Alright, apparently that was not the boss fight. Good to know. SH, have a good rest of your day, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Be gone, rabble!
We'll catch you next time. Take care.
You are beneath my contempt. You are no match for my power. You are beneath my contempt. Out of my way! Behold the might of the Benfair! I am losing my patience. The anima overflows! You are beneath my contempt! Pitiful wretches! Out of my way! I am losing my patience. I have anima to spare. A waste of my talents.
Yeah, we're probably not going to get that guy without some help. We'll give it one more shot, maybe.
My patience.
I don't know what's going on there at that one part where he's pulsing damage. It seems like we should be able just to move and avoid the pulsing damage, but you can't. Somebody keeps marking for us to come in towards the boss. Coming in towards the boss doesn't stop the damage either, so I'm not sure. Hey, maybe this tank can just solo him. That's always a possibility. It could take about 35 minutes for him to get through the rest of the HP, but maybe he can just solo him.
Patience.
Real tanks can solo mythics, so we'll find out if this guy's a real tank or not.
You are no match for my power. Out of my way. You are beneath my contempt. You are no match for my power. You are beneath my contempt. You are beneath my contempt.
Do tanks even take damage anymore? It seems like this tank just doesn't take any damage.
Out of my way.
That's really cool.
I am losing my patience.
He literally can't be killed. He can't take any damage at all. Like, he's invincible. Like, whatever mechanics he has going on. He looks like he has some kind of damage shield up basically all the time. He can't get hit. I guess he'd probably have to really mess up one of the mechanics to take any damage. I guess that's how tanking is now. You're invincible, and you don't need heals unless you mess up.
Pitiful wretches. Out of my way.
Now, like I said, it's going to take him 25 more minutes to kill this boss, but he's going to be able to do it. As long as he can just keep doing the mechanics for the next 25 minutes.
I am losing my patience. Pitiful wretches. Out of my way.
So a healer's job must be just to heal stupid DPS like me. Like, they obviously are not needed to keep the tank going. They're just there to heal me when I mess up.
Out of my way.
That must feel like a pretty rewarding job from like the perspective of a healer. You're only there to heal when
Pitiful
DPS
wretches.
are bad.
I am losing my patience. Out of my way.
I'm gonna have to check out Frost DK at some point, because man, when the Frost DK was with us, he was cranking out an incredible amount of DPS.
Worthless servants.
Well, there we go. Boss down. I guess I just release, and then we pop up right here. Of course, now I get a trinket, right? Obviously I get a trinket. This trinket is not an upgrade. It's no longer an upgrade for us. Where's the mage? Maybe he wants this. Whoops. Oh, I can't. Why can't I give that to him?
I don't even know what happened. I thought I could give that away, but I guess not. Weird. It's warbound. Weird. Yeah, I noticed it said it was warbound. Why is it warbound? Why was I able to receive one item from a trade and I was not able to trade a different item? It's a little bit strange. Oh well. Not a big deal. Alright, so we're up to 678. Can I post my 2 key? Now that I'm 678, can I post my 2 key and actually have people join my group? Let's give it a try. I've had this since the start of the season. I have not been able to do it yet. Because now that I have no rating, it's like I never get invited. I never get anybody joining, and I never get any invites.
Shop, browse, smell. Beware of Yeti. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Untethered souls can drift out of phase. With nothing binding them to reality, they prey on divers for energy, causing more harm. Send these lost souls to their inevitable destination. These untethered souls have earned their peace. Thank you.
So yeah, still no takers. It's going to be an interesting season.
Several creatures slipped out of the Eco-Dome. They won't survive in the wastes. Recover them immediately. The animals have suffered no permanent damage. Thank you for recovering them.
Is there a way in the game to check which Mythic Zeros I've completed? I'm starting to have a hard time keeping track of which ones I've done and which ones I haven't, because I'm not incredibly familiar with all of them. Typically I'll recognize the name of one that I haven't done if it's like the same day. But it would be really cool if there was just a list of what I am saved to. That would make sense. It would make sense for it to be listed right here whether or not I've done these on a Mythic 0 or not. Since this is the Mythic page, that's just kind of where it belongs. Obviously it's not there.
lighten! Time to take 'em, kids! Filthy! Make Mama proud! Time to tangle! Filthy! Get 'em, kids! Time to tangle! Disgraceful! That does it! Mama's mad! Time to tangle! Make Mama proud! Filthy! Get 'em, kids! Time to tangle! Disgraceful! Time to tangle! Make Mama proud! Filthy! You ain't nothing! Time to tangle! Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
So that pushback ability where they're like shoving us back and dealing lots of AoE damage, we have to find the guy channeling that, we have to interrupt. I interrupted one of them, and then the time we died, my interrupt was still on cooldown, so...
I'm gonna teach you a lesson! Time to tangle! Disgraceful! Time to tangle! Get 'em, kids! Filthy! Time to tangle! Make Mama proud! That does it! tangle! Get 'em, kids! Filthy! You ain't nothing! Time to tangle! Make Mama proud! Filthy! Time to tangle!
We either don't have enough interrupts or people are not able to interrupt.
Is that all you got? Is that all you got?
And the tank is already giving up. Oh man, people are so like just fickle, soft. Oh, we died twice. Better just give up. I guess for a tank it's easy, you know, they give up, they just get another group immediately. Doesn't really matter to them very much what happens. Everybody else in the group is just kind of screwed over a little bit. Alright, guys, it's been fun. We did some zeros. We inched our gear score just a little bit higher than it was last week. This is clearly going to be a slow process. The game isn't really set up for people who pug to get a lot of success in a Mythic season, especially early on. After a few more weeks, it'll probably be easier to get some gear. People will probably not care as much because they will be over-geared, and then maybe invites will start going out to people like me. But yeah, early in the season here, this happened to me as well in Season 4 of Dragonflight. It was like early in the season, it was impossible to get invited to keys. It was impossible to get into groups that actually wanted to stick it out and get the run done. So I'm going to call it here for today. I may or may not be back tomorrow. And we'll just kind of go from there. I'll take it week by week with this, but obviously just not a great environment to pug at the moment. Thank you guys for hanging out and being here with me today. I really do appreciate it. Have a great rest of your afternoon or evening time. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.